My daughter was a special child, beautiful soul. She meant so much to everybody. It's hard to me just put it in like a few words because I could keep going forever. She loved to ride her bike. She loved to swim. She was an adventurous girl. And it gives me the chills because, to me, she experienced a lot in a short life. To me, I saw her achieving many great things in life, For her age, my little preteen, she talked about many things like having kids and all this. And I say, whoa, slow down, To her, she had a lot of goals in her life, That day, I remember her running into the water. She was very excited. She loves to swim, And then I noticed that her cousin walks up to the shore without my daughter, and then I start getting worried. And then I realize what's going on, That day, when the doctor said that my daughter was no longer with us, it was hard for me to accept it. I didn't understand. I'm actually grateful for the Gift of Life organization. They came to me and her mother. One of the hardest times in my life, right? We're both lost. My family's never heard of this. I really don't know anybody close to me that's heard of, organ donating and stuff like that. But you know what? It is the best decision I've ever made. The Gift of Life people, when they first came to me, they were the most nicest people. And caring, and they really helped me through the whole process. And even though it's a tragic thing, that happened to us, and my daughter's no longer here, I know that she can save lives. And there's other families out there, going through some hard time as well. But they might have a chance. Why not, be a good person and be generous, and give the gift of life. It's the greatest thing of all. I'm a proud dad of a donor, and I always carry that with me. I don't take these bracelets off. I told my daughter I will never take them off because I'll always carry her with me. I hope she's looking down at me. Good job, Dad. Good job. Because I can hear her voice. And, even though she's no longer with me, I will stay strong. And I will continue her legacy. Gift of Life has helped me in my grieving process extremely. It gave me something to look forward to in life. It gave me new goals to accomplish. I became a volunteer with the Gift of Life, and it woke a lot of people up around me, to this, because my daughter saved lives and we could all do it. I became a donor myself, after my daughter donated. It does make an impact, in the Hispanic community, because a lot of people now are starting to change, their views. So to me, it's impacted me very, very much, and I'm very grateful to be a part of the Gift of Life. My daughter left a huge legacy. She made a huge impact. Her legacy lives on through those 4 people she saved, They will grow to do many great things, and they will leave a legacy. And when it comes down to it, it's thanks to my daughter, and she's just one of many donors that have left many legacies in this world. So let's never forget, and let's keep their stories going, Always loved and always cherished. They're here with us yesterday, today, and tomorrow, So her legacy will always live on through others.
Love you, princess.